This channel is dedicated to explaining the 3 days of darkness to you, dear friends, so that you can better grasp this planetary transition and its significance. The first step is to reassure individuals who are concerned about this notion. People frequently misunderstand the 3 days of darkness, leading to anxiety and negative reactions. However, we will provide you with the truth and light codes to help you conquer your fears and achieve clarity and power. What exactly are the 3 nights of the night, and why do they exist? This is not a time to be terrified. Rather, it is a cosmic reset that will alter the course of Earth's history in profound ways. This moment is not intended to inflict pain or punishment, but rather to awaken, expel negative energy, and make way for a universal awakening. Shift to a higher frequency. We recognize that many of you are curious. Let us go on this trip together so that you can handle this phase with confidence, wisdom, and a clear picture of the future. Hold on tight because we'll explain everything in full shortly. At this critical juncture, 156 million years ago, a new species, the human species, emerged. During their long stay on Earth, these earliest people fashioned the fundamental fabric of life as we know it. Yet they did not always refer to our planet as Arta. Arta, due to its advantageous planetary placement, became a node connecting a variety of star systems, including Orion, the Pleiades, Arcturus, and Andromeda. These gateways allowed sophisticated civilizations to effortlessly visit and interact with Earth. The mighty empires of Lura and Atlantis fell, leaving Arta remaining. Gaia was rechristened in their honor. They eventually gave it the name we use today, Earth. The original name, Arta, is still significant to many advanced civilizations and ancient animals. Arta's accessible place in the cosmos serves a greater purpose. A race equipped with the extraordinary ability to move between dimensions and explore the vastness of the universe could have thrived in such an ideal environment. The Earth was designed not only for human habitation, but also we have the power to interact with other dimensions and learn truths beyond our own. This is our Genesis story, the one that connects us to the universe and acts as a daily reminder of the profound significance we have as a portal to other realms and human advancement. The original goal was for humans to be superhuman, capable of seamlessly moving between dimensions without the need for specific equipment or circumstances. Humans were created with this exceptional gift, which opened doors to an unlimited universe. A race of superhumans were deliberately constructed by a team of excellent geneticists and interplanetary specialists. The Draconians, on the other hand, were a sect with a distinct philosophy. They aimed to weaken the tie between humanity and the factors that uplifted and sustained the species, including the source and center sunshine. What was the motivation for their yearning for these humans? The Draconians believed that as long as they were connected to the source, they would be unable to learn and evolve. They were curious about how people would evolve in the absence of other factors. How would that species act if it were not dependent on the sun for survival? Would they be able to adapt and survive if separated from their source? The governing council was initially excited about this trial. In fact, they went so far as to suggest that additional safeguards would be required before humans could venture into the cosmos. But there was a catch. By erecting these walls, humans made it more difficult for other species to reach Earth and for life on Earth to survive. Worry grew from discovering if these flaws and changes become permanent, they could trap not only humans, but all sentient creatures involved in this evolutionary strategy in a suffocating orb. Attempts to reverse the situation met with hostility. The Draconians, who had gained great influence in this galaxy, were convinced that their plan would succeed, because it gave them control over a critical experiment in humanity's destiny. They pursued their agenda. This conflict constituted a watershed moment in human history, pitting liberty against oppression, and restriction unity with the source and the perils of fragmentation is a story of perseverance, of how evolution's flame remained strong in the face of impediments and fights over power, as well as the unstoppable flame of humanity. The Draconians, with their unequaled military force and scientific prowess, felt entitled to a dominant position on the Council. The Council recognized that their accomplishments, many of which required teamwork, gave them the confidence to demand power. They categorically rejected their plans, knowing that supremacy would disrupt the delicate balance of creation. Consider the chaos and transformation that ensued millions of years after Atlantis and Laurasia collapsed. Prior civilizations' shielding energies enabled many people to flee Earth before things worsened. Nevertheless, not all of them did. 12 consciousnesses gave up their lives for the greater good, opting to remain and establish themselves at the heart of each individual. Their objective was to assure humanity's existence. The human heart has an inbuilt potential for unconditional love. When the universe's delicate, harmonious energy, known as ARA at the time, spun counterclockwise, it created a denser and heavier vibration, disturbing the flow. They intentionally positioned the moon to sustain the irregular rotation, so stabilizing the altered state. They positioned the moon in an orbit that always exposed the same side of Earth. The purpose of this planned change was to prevent Earth from resuming its natural cosmic alignment. Tragically, masses. These abrupt and dramatic alterations caused extinctions and had far-reaching consequences. And man-made imbalance created a new reality, requiring Earth's life forms to adapt. Despite this, the love sowed by the 12 consciousnesses served as a light for humanity, demonstrating where we came from and what we are capable of becoming. As this story demonstrates, love and connection are unshakable in our heart, regardless of how much outside influence attempts to change or control us. ARA's challenges, prehistoric wildlife, natural disasters, and humanity's destiny, various horrific calamities struck Arta, present-day Earth, following the dinosaur, altering its history and surface. A significant event occurred during the Delo, a global deluge produced by alien creatures seeking to take over the world. The moon played a significant influence in the accident. The extraterrestrials sank Earth by purposely hurling it into the water, causing massive tidal surges. Ancient watermarks on the terrain of nations such as Portugal and Africa attest to this. This flood occurred a long time ago. The Himalayas, the world's tallest mountain range, were formed as a result of the Moon-Ocean collision. It is situated between the Tibetan Plateau and the Indian subcontinent. Prior to this catastrophe, these locations were submerged. The impact propelled sediments, including marine life and shells, from the ocean floor to the mountain peaks. These sediments formed into yellowish rock, becoming the Himalayas, a visible reminder of Earth's violent past. Today's landscape has calcium-rich rocks, magnetic pole traversals, and international interventions. Over millennia, persistent manipulation of Earth's magnetic poles disrupted its natural equilibrium, but in 2009, sophisticated interplanetary forces restored the planet's magnetic alignment to its original configuration. In 2013, Earth faced another serious threat. A massive asteroid was on the verge of crashing with Earth, potentially triggering a global disaster and the planet's demise. The human species, or cosmic fleet, intervened and destroyed the meteorite before it reached Earth. Only a small portion of the meteorite made it to the surface, and despite the potential for catastrophe, no one died or was injured. These steps, in line with the cosmic flow, gradually restored balance, saving us from a major tragedy. Earth is progressively reverting to its natural state. All of this occurred because Earth and her guardians are powerful, and because of them humanity has endured despite immense odds. These difficulties help us maintain internal and external equilibrium, as well as recognize our interconnectivity. Despite their destructive nature, each catastrophe has taught us important lessons about perseverance, solidarity, and hope for the future. The Earth's magnetic reversal. This is the story of hope and cosmological intervention. Reversing the Earth's poles poses a risk of devastating earthquakes and tidal waves. Despite the hurdles provided by surges and ecological instability, 2 extraordinary spacecraft have been on their way to Earth since 2009, ready to cautiously and accurately steer this shift. The second ship, Athena, belongs to the Arcturians, whilst the first, Zygus, is linked to Archangel. These spaceships, which are entirely made of pure awareness, are unlike any others. They include intelligent entities such as primitive humans, who can use their entire mental capability when necessary. These entities may assume Archangel Michael's spacecraft represents his energy and purpose. Consider how Archangel Michael's spacecraft represents his energy and purpose. The Earth revolves in synchrony with the universe, as if it were an extension of Archangel Michael's consciousness. The Archons have created an unnatural state for Earth, confining it in a counterclockwise revolution. The Moon's deliberate location off-center from Earth's natural axis permits gravitational interactions to keep the planet in revolving motion. These two huge spacecraft are the technique for reversing the Sigmas and Enna spacecraft, which is required to restore Earth's original clockwise rotation by accurately applying external gravitational forces, interacts with Earth's gravitational and magnetic fields as it approaches. These spacecraft gradually slow the rotation of Earth by putting themselves at opposing ends of the planet's magnetic poles. At some time, their influence will bring the Earth to a halt, ushering in a period of great silence. To lessen the possibility of disasters such as earthquakes or tidal surges, the spaceship will gradually pull back, allowing Earth to resume its natural clockwise spin. This process is purposely gradual and regulated, ushering in a new era for planet Earth. Their exceptional intelligence and humanity are on full display in this careful intervention. They think that by restoring Earth's harmony with the cosmic flow, they will ensure that all life on Earth has a balanced energy source. Humanity is at a critical juncture. As this process unfolds, returning to the Earth's natural axis becomes more than just a physical alteration. It represents a spiritual awakening that will reconnect mankind with its cosmic roots and allow it to reach its full potential. After the 3 days of night, the cosmos begins again. One of the spacecraft will enter solar orbit to complete this extraordinary intervention. This action will cause the sun to be temporarily obscured, resulting in 3 days of darkness. Once the time has. After the spacecraft passes, it will have completed its orbit around the sun and Earth, allowing the planet to begin its clockwise revolution. As the spaceship approaches, every electrical and electronic gadget on Earth loses power, resulting in the expected nighttime global power outage. Electromagnetically and electrically powered gadgets will become dysfunctional in the days leading up to the catastrophe. All living things on Earth will get a signal, a message of comfort that spans cultures and time. This signal comes from Mother Mary. A comforting Mother Mary, an illuminating figure, will communicate directly to people, advising those who are spiritually sensitive and aware to stay calm and trust the process during this unusual 3-day period of immobility. All kinds of life, including plants, will experience a moment of stillness. While physical mobility will be temporarily halted, mental activity will continue unabated. Even if you are unable to physically interact, you will be highly aware of your surroundings and the reasons for them as part of a cosmic realignment. This break allows the physical and energetic dimensions to align and balance as the Earth returns to its normal rotation path. As a result, every living thing on Earth will be able to adapt to change peacefully and overcome fears. Do not be terrified if anything seems unusual or dangerous. This is not a dangerous stop. Rather, it is a necessary step in Earth's return to normalcy. When the rotation begins, everyone's physical abilities and coordination will return to normal. Life will resume as usual, but with a new viewpoint and harmony that opens the way to greater realms. At this point, the fourth dimension will become more reachable, resulting in expanded self-awareness and spiritual consciousness. Many people may gain knowledge or a connection to other dimensions. This cosmic reset enables both personal awakening and world repair. Instead of heralding the end of the world, the 3 days of darkness represent a new beginning, a time to rediscover the meaning of life and come together. With its primordial spark, believe in the method and know that you will be protected and guided at every stage. Earth will alter dramatically during the 3 days of darkness. For a little while, everything will enter the fourth dimension, and then we will all settle into the fifth dimension when Earth returns to its axis and rejoins with the necessary sunshine. This critical moment signals the transition from the denser, more detached third dimension. which was artificially supported by the Earth's counter-clockwise rotation, is an integrated adventure. During this transition, it will be difficult to distinguish between truth and false. For a short time, creatures from all dimensions will dwell with those who have already reached the fifth dimension. If mankind can truly recognize its connection to the entire cosmic family during this one-of-a-kind time of union that transcends the physical, the fifth dimension will become visible and approachable. Prepare for the change. Here are some crucial tips to assist you deal with this. Period 1. Keep your family indoors and block any holes in your home, as physical immobility can hit at any time, and going outside creates extra hazards. This is the most important measure. To embrace quiet, planes may crash, cars may collide, and other physical system disturbances may occur at any time. Plan to stay at home where you can be comfortable and safe. Find inner serenity during this time by engaging in meditation, prayer, or silent reflection to align with the energy of the transition. To create a safe refuge for your loved ones, foster trust, unconditional love, and inner peace. Create a pleasant setting. Make sure your loved ones understand the importance of being calm and trusting the process. Believe in the grand design. Rather than being a punishment or a source of dread, the 3 days of darkness are necessary for Earth to return to its original design, reconnecting with our divine roots and greater vibrating potential. It indicates that the fifth dimension represents a cosmic reset for humanity, opening up new avenues of research, deeper insight, and a better connection to eternal reality. Living in harmony is being at one with the universe and its natural cycles. As Earth emerges from this period of transition, you will discover a revived planet full with love, light, and limitless possibility. Have faith that everything is going as it should, and make no mistakes. Make the most of this one-of-a-kind opportunity to evolve and awaken from paralysis with the help of the divine. As the 3 days of darkness progress, you and your loved ones will endure temporary paralysis, which is a normal occurrence during dimensional shifts. While remaining calm, you will be totally present and aware of your surroundings. As you embark on this transformative path, you will notice that your cosmic family, soul family, mentors, and guides are by your side, offering advice and support. Those who have not yet attained enlightenment will benefit from this divine intervention, pets, and the normal changes they go through. Even your pets will experience paralysis, although unlike humans, they will recover on their own. Animals have always had a direct connection to Arta, the primal energy that permeates the planet. Their harmonious vibrations with nature provide a seamless entry into the fifth dimension for people traveling at a slow pace. No being can move their physical form when in a lower vibratory state such as wrath, fear, or a limiting belief. All of these bodies in the third dimension will vanish, but their spirits will journey to realms with a higher frequency. For some, making the adjustment may be as weird as waking up from a dream. They will continue to grow spiritually in these new planets until they are ready to transcend to higher levels. Have faith in the process, and keep standing steadfast in your faith can help you overcome this immobility. Fear and skepticism must not take up residence in your heart. A smooth shift requires high vibrations. During this important period of transition, Arta imagined only beings and souls who resonated with frequencies of faith, love, and trust. The fifth dimension will remain when Earth's realignment is complete. Those who successfully negotiate the change will have the option of remaining on Earth and continuing their spiritual journey in this higher state. Reality. Accept the higher powers. We are living at a watershed moment in Earth and human history. Have faith in God's intelligence and the cosmic plan that governs our life. Remember that the ultimate purpose of this operation is the well-being of all living things, including the Earth. Raise your energy, invite unconditional love into your life, and prepare to embrace an infinite world of possibilities. There is support all around you. You're not alone. We are about to enter a new age full of enlightenment, harmony, and spiritual growth. When we cross this threshold, we shall move forward as one, letting go and believing in our journey. All spirits will be offered a choice during the 3 days of darkness. The fifth dimension will be accessible to those who are ready, while others may continue their adventures in realms or spheres that correspond to their current vibratory frequency as they mature during this period of transition. Source created this plan, which includes this decision. We must keep our concentration in accordance with higher energies, focused on higher realms. Vibrations can be challenging at times. Stating this simple sentence will help eliminate any doubts or negative emotions that may arise. I am light. I am free. I am one with the source. Saying these sentences with intention will help you stay connected to the divine while banishing low-frequency emotions. You can use this statement to remind yourself of your true self and the better path ahead, so ensuring your own growth. Make the most of this calm time by thinking on your life and moving toward goals. Here's an opportunity to reconnect with your spiritual side and strengthen your spiritual foundation. The outside world may appear to be at a standstill, yet deep within you are experiencing profound change. Always prioritize your own well-being. Stability and energy. Have faith that everything is going